So again, I have noticed something really funny. In this time when we trust Google Maps more than our own instincts, but still our parents would believe in Kundlis more than anything else. I mean, for the most important decisions of our life, whether it's marriage, career, moving abroad, they would always want to make sure that the Kundli is fine. And then one statement would come up that एक बार पंडित जी से पूछ लेते हैं. पंडित जी ने मना करा है. पंडित जी ने मना किया है तो मत करो. You know, I mean, it's funny for an instinct, but it gets really, really irritating after a point of time. And I completely understand from like their generation has always been taught that you have to fear the god, you have to fear this, fear that. So out of fear, these things happen. I'm not saying that they believe in Kundli and you know they want to make sure that the stars are aligned and whatever. So they are blind. They're not blind. Maybe out of love or out of being protective for their children, they would want to make sure that everything is fine. But here we have a very simple logic, right? If I am not knowledgeable about certain things, right? So whatever the other person would tell me, I will have to believe in that. So if there is this chart paper and I don't know what exactly is written in that chart paper, what star means what. So whatever the other person who, you know, tells us that he knows everything about it, we will have to believe in that. If someone tells you that there is this dosh in your kundli, so now you will have to spend this much amount of money to do this specific puja and then the dosh will be resolved, right? You will do exactly whatever the pandit or whoever that astrologer is telling you to do. But again, you are stuck in a loop over here because unfortunately you don't know anything about it. So you will have to believe on whatever they are saying. But how do you even know that whatever they are saying is correct or not, or whatever their intent is, right? So yes, it is very, very scary. And I get it that parents do it out of love and maybe because they are scared, or if something happens they just want to make sure that their children are perfectly fine and all. But again, they are confusing us over here because one time they tell us to work really hard because hard work will bring success and all of that, right? And on the other hand, they are believing on so-called stars more than the hard work, the courage, or maybe the person's characterization, right? And like recently I hear a lot of things, and the most popular thing right now that I hear is something about being manglik. Okay, that no, the girl is manglik, you cannot marry the guy, otherwise the guy will die. Nobody's saying that the guy is smoking 40 cigarettes in a day. Anyway, the guy is gonna die. How can you blame the girl for being manglik? But anyway, this is the most popular one, which is like trending right now, being manglik and all. But why do I have so much rage for this? So, I'll tell you a real incident that happened with me, okay? So, I was in grade 11 and I've always been a very studious kid, okay? Like going to school, never missing any coaching classes and all of that because I want to come first in the class. I'm studying and all of that, right? Now, some random panditji came and the people around my family, they were like, okay, well-known guy and all that. So my parents, being parents, they just wanted, to be sure about certain things. They also wanted to know that how our kids are gonna do. And I was still in school. I was in grade 11, right? So my parents, they showed my kundli and my brother's kundli to that panditji. After looking at my kundli, that guy, he told my parents that they have to be extremely careful and they have to keep an eye on me because apparently I'm gonna run away with a guy. And I was furious. I'm like, run away with whom? I was in grade 11. I didn't even have a boyfriend at that time with whom I could even plan on running away. And I could see the changes in expressions and the next 2-3 days, like the behavior was weird and I had huge arguments with my parents on this. I'm like, what is this bullshit? Randomly, someone will come, he's gonna say any shitty thing and you will start behaving this way and all that. Of course, like we had huge arguments, but then after 2-3 days, things were sorted, normalized, and stuff like that. Back to normal life. But after a year and a half, the guy came again, right? And I was still furious. I will never forget anything that someone has said to me, especially if it's a shitty thing. So I insisted my dad. I'm like, ask him now. I too didn't run away. I'm still here, unfortunately. What happened to, the prediction that he made? So my dad asked him, okay? And that guy, he asked that, did something major happen during this time or whatsoever? So I met an accident when I was in grade 11. I have like 6 stitches over here, right? So my dad told him about this accident because nothing else, like nothing major happened or whatever. And the most stupidest reason I've ever heard. So that guy told that, oh, so because she met an accident, so now the position of the stars have changed somehow, and because of the accident, she didn't run away. If the accident wouldn't have happened, she might have ran away with some guy. And I was like, oh my God, how can people be so dumb? And we are more dumb because we are listening to them, right? So I'm not saying whatever is right, whatever is wrong, but it's just really, really important that you should trust on something that you know. You should trust on something that, makes sense to you. And it's really important for us to understand and for us to make, the older generation understand that it's really important to choose courage over superstition, to, to choose logic over fear, and just to choose your own life rather than someone else's stars, because stars, they might guide you, but the decisions that you take actually defines you. So please take care.